There's so much going on today that I was like, I was trying to get everything organized. I'm like, I'm never gonna get this all organized if I don't just go live and go. Like, it's not gonna be organized no matter how much I try to organize, because there's so much today, you guys. It's a huge day. So we have a big launch today. Lots of new stuff, lots of very sassy stuff. So if you are my sassy crew, today's your day. Spicy senoritas. Okay, hold on, my glasses had. Sorry, you guys. I've been looking through these for like 20 minutes and I just now realized I can't see through them. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right. So there is a lot of stuff up today. Lot of today. I just realized I went to go live on TikTok. I'm not going to do TikTok. I'm going to go do, what's this? Cancel, close, home. We're going to do Instagram today. We're going to go live on Instagram today. Okay. All right. So, hi guys. All right. So the active coupon code today is glitter50. There are 2 freebies with a $35 purchase. They are 2 straw caps. One is going to be a Lilo Stitch, cute little straw cap. He's free with a $35 purchase. You need to add it to your shopping cart. So if you spend $35, you can add him to your shopping cart. If you spend $35, you can also add the little turtle straw cap. Okay. So there's 2 freebies at the $35 mark with your orders that you can add. There's also free mini test water slides you can always add to your order. And then glitter50 coupon code is going to get you half price off of all the glitter on the website. Okay. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, it's at the bottom of your screen. If you're on Instagram, it's all capital letters, 50. There's no spaces. Glitter50. That's going to give you half price off of all the glitter on your website, Then we have a lot of stuff today. You guys, it's so fun. Okay, if you are an RBD subscriber, the pre-sublimated tumbler is up. All the things you need for the RBD subscription is up on that secret site, so grab it. And we're going to be doing a rhinestone mix. It's amazing. Okay, let's get cracking. So up on the website today, I'm not going to read these because we are family friendly. So if you have kids that can read and you don't want them seeing naughty words, divert their eyes. I'm going to fair warning. Okay. So our pre-cut double-sided adhesive sheet is a little spicy senorita. Okay. Alyssa is dying. She wants me to wrap this on a tumbler for her immediately. Okay. So this is a pre-cut double-sided adhesive sheet. You can do these in any colors. Morgan got this one set so you guys can see it. Okay. Okay. This was a big hit in the warehouse. Everyone loves this. And I don't even say bad words, but it cracks me up. And so we also did it in the pre-sublimated tumbler. So that if you get rhinestones or you have rhinestones in your favorite colors, you can also rhinestone this in any colors that you want. Morgan is working on one of these. Maddie is working on one of these in color. It's a black and white that you then just rhinestone it in your colors. But today's rhinestones would look really cool rhinestoned on this. Okay, so this is a pre-sublimated tumbler. If you want to rhinestone this, it's the same thing, but this is pre-sublimated with it in black and white. And then if you want to glitter it and then wrap it and epoxy it and then rhinestone it, you can. So this is the double-sided adhesive sheet. If you have not seen me do these are a little piece of art. They come pre-cut. It's a double-sided adhesive sheet, so it's got a cover on the back so it's not sticky, and then there's a cover on the front. We pre-cut the front with this pattern. And then you add your glitter respectfully of which colors you want in which space. You will just peel up, like for here, the outer edges of the words. They peeled up the little line and around the hand and the little stars and hearts, and then put the dark colored glitter in there and massaged it into place. And then they picked the next darkest color, which would have been the blue, and they peeled off that part and revealed the double-sided adhesive sheet there and put the glitter down on there. Okay. So it's quite a process. It's really fun, and it makes this very hand glittered, really cool design. So you can wrap this on a tumbler, seal it with epoxy, or wrap it, seal it with epoxy, and rhinestone over the top of it. Do it however you want. But this is up on the website. And like I said, for anybody who wants to do it just in rhinestones, we have a pre-sublimated tumbler of this in just rhinestones. This is also available as a sublimation sheet. So if you have the tumbler already and you don't need to have it sublimated for you, you can buy just the print of this Okay, so we have it in many options. You have it as a double-sided adhesive sheet. You have the print of the sublimation. You have a vinyl print of this. And then you have the pre-sublimated tumbler of this in the black and white. Okay. Okay, that's one. Then we have the Wicked inspired tumbler. This is very popular. My kids actually really liked the first one, and Emily is a huge fan of Wicked. So it's Wicked inspired with half green, half pink tumbler. It's super duper popular right now, trending. I just really like this. And you know me, it's not Disney, but you know, I love my characters in my musicals and my shows. So, and Emily's a huge fan. So this is our pink and black. So yes. FYI, if you got any of the rhinestones in the previous mixes that have that neon green, today has neon pink in it. So if you get today's glass rhinestone mix, you can do the green side and the pink side. Just saying. This is also available in a vinyl wrap. It comes a printed vinyl wrap, or a sublimation sheet, a sublimation print to do it yourself, or this pre-sublimated tumbler like this. Okay. Then we're still going. We have the pre-cut. We have a double set. We have a double set today. Okay, so double set. It is a geometric pattern. Okay, I'm trying to hold it in the light so you guys can see the geometric pattern. This is cut in this exact same pattern. So you can use your it's called a double set, where you get the double-sided adhesive sheet pre-cut like that. And then you get the UVDTF sheet pre-cut. And then what you can do is peel up like the diamonds and take all the diamonds off of here and pre-stick them down there, and then glitter the rest, or whatever pieces you want. So you can mix and match them and use these to stick. You peel up the protective layer, expose the sticky, and then peel up this piece, stick it in the exact spot that it belongs. Okay. And then glitter the rest. And then you can glitter a tumbler and wrap this on the tumbler. These are very, very, very fun to work with if you have not tried one of these. This is a super fun one. This is a very detailed one. You can see lots of cuts on here. Those same exact cuts line up with these same exact cuts. These are like identical cuts. And so you can mix and match, and you can make lots of tumblers out of these, because you can use this as a slice. You can use a slice. You can do a V-split. You can cut these however you want once you get them all ready and set. Isn't it fun? These are very limited stock. I believe there's like 10 of these available, these double sets. So it comes with both sheets. This is called a double set because you get two pre-cuts. You get the pre-cut double-sided adhesive sheet, and you get the pre-cut UVDTF. That is up on the website. I told you guys today's a huge day. Let me just quickly show you guys for the Wicked inspired one. It comes, you can get it as a sublimation print, or the vinyl wrap, the preset vinyl wrap. So if you have a better luck wrapping vinyls, and if you don't have a way to sublimate your own tumbler, you can buy the vinyl wrap and wrap a tumbler with the vinyl wrap. Okay, so you can buy it. We'll do the work for you. You can buy the pre-sublimated tumbler, or you can get the vinyl wrap and wrap a tumbler, or you can get the sublimation sheet and do the sublimation sheet. We have the same thing for the Respectfully. We have the vinyl wrap, or the sublimation sheet. Okay, so those are up there. These are all different, all have their own individual listing, guys. So you've got to look and make sure you're selecting the right one. Then also up today, I told you we're still going, guys. Then also up today is a very large, not very large. We have a really good selection of UVDTFs going up. It's today's launch. Get a nice white background. Okay, so we've got this. We have this guy. This one cracks me up. Okay, it's got a naughty word on it, so I'm not reading it out loud. You can see it on your screen. Okay, that is there. It's going to be under today's deals. Sarcastic comment loading. Please wait. This is literally me. Okay, sorry. Excuse my hideous nails. I picked them all off sitting in the car line waiting for the kids to get out of school today. I do a thing called What I Want. So this one and this one on a tumbler would be the perfect tumbler. I do a little thing called What I Want. This is literally Betty's personality in one phrase. Betty's in charge of the whole household. Then we have some random ones. You guys are always asking for masculine and hunting, fishing type things. This one says, hello hunting season. Goodbye, husband. Hello, hunting season. Goodbye, husband. And we are right on top of hunting season. I know this because our neighbor is a hunter. It says today's good mood is sponsored by Jesus. I like this one. This would go on maybe, I would put this maybe on my sourdough starter jar. Today's good mood is sponsored by Jesus. Then for my ocean lovers, these are all very random. This is just a dump, UVDTF drop. This says sun-kissed cowgirl, salty hair, sandy boots, sun-kissed cowgirl, salty hair, sandy boots. So it's kind of like our beachy cowgirls, because this is going to be all of our California cowgirls, all of our coastline cowgirls. Okay. And yes, they exist. Even here in Texas, we're right on the coastline. So I just thought this was, and if you don't want the little phrase on it, you can easily go in there with some really little thin scissors and cut that little phrase off if you just like the idea of the cute little seashell boots. Lynn, where are you? This one, I literally, the minute I saw this, I was like, this is Lynn. This is my Lynn. Her and her little seashells. All right. And then we also have a little craft bundle. It is a bar keychain. It says, have the day you deserve. It's going to go with all of our sarcastic, fun stuff today. If especially you have younger kids that like to just make something on their own, it's a little bar keychain. You can use your epoxy molds to make a little add a tassel here or make a cute little epoxy charm. And oh geez, it's got the bar that unscrews and it comes with the bead. It says have the day you deserve. And then it comes with 2 matching beads to go on there, and you have a cute little keychain. Have the day you deserve. And then you can decorate this and rhinestone it and do whatever you want. Have fun with it. Texas has its own island system. Yup. Do y'all know that Texas has the right to secede from the United States and create its own government? Part of the Texas being ratified into the United States, they held the right to basically dismantle themselves from the United States, which is an interesting. I mean, it would be. Is it ever going to happen? No. But it's interesting that that is in place. That Texas could actually become its own country, governed country. Weird, but cool. Cool fact. All right, so there's that. Then we are going to be doing, so all these, we're going to show them again because you guys, there's so much going on today. Then we are also doing a glass rhinestone mix. We are going to start it right now. So we are going to get this guy mixed. It is for a paisley cup. However, my brain also loved that it could be on this cup. You could rhinestone these all out in the neons. I wouldn't cover the black lines. I would go in with just my stones, just inside the letters, just inside the hands, and maybe out the outside of the letters, and then the rest in the white. Today's mix has white mermaid tears. If you have not seen a mermaid tear rhinestone, it is beautiful. I'm going to show them to you in just a second. It is a domed rhinestone as opposed to a faceted rhinestone. It is a dome. It looks like a little drop of water hit the table, and it's a little domed up rhinestone. They are so beautiful. They're called mermaid tears. This is a white, kind of like a white opaly mermaid tear with neon orange and neon pink. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I would do the neons around the words and then do the whole rest of the cup in the white mermaid tears. You adore mermaid tears? Then today's your day. All right, Amy. So here we go. We're going to do the mermaid tears. I'm going to start them in this glass bowl. I do not think they're all going to fit in this glass bowl, but I'm going to start them in the glass bowl so you guys can really see the colors and see those mermaid tears. And then if I can't, we'll finish mixing them outside the bowl and or doing our thing over there. But we're going to start over here. Now, this mix was intentionally purchased with just the 3 colors so that it comes as the paisley print. Okay, so you get a pre-sublimated tumbler. You can see the ombre of the orange and the pink on those paisley little spaces, and then the white in between. You can get the pre-sublimated tumbler for this one. You could buy the sublimation sheet if you have the ability to sublimate at home on your own and you want to just sublimate the print yourself. You can buy just the sublimation sheet. Or if you want to wrap it yourself on your tumbler, we also sell the vinyl wrap. So there's a vinyl wrap pre-printed for this pattern. There's a sublimation sheet for this pattern, or you can buy the pre-sublimated tumbler option. Okay, so this is the pre-sublimated tumbler. You can kind of see the vibe. Give me just a second. Okay, so we're going to mix this mix. I can't decide if I want to give you the sneak peek of it or not. I'll sneak peek it. All right. So I had Maddie start rhinestoning this tumbler because I'm like, I feel like it's going to be kind of hard to envision what this tumbler can be. So I had Maddie start. She worked for about 45 minutes on this. She's so fast. And so you can see this is the Mermaid Tears in action. Now, personally, I would have ombre these colors together a little bit more. She was working very, very fast. I asked her randomly. She was busy doing something else. I was like, Maddie, Maddie. And she's like, sure. So she whipped this out really, really quick. I would have ombre these colors a little bit more together here in this space, personally. You could also do a divider line or just decide some people, oh, you know what else might be cute is to kind of swoosh the line. But this is going to give you the idea of that paisley with those mermaid tears. But this is the mermaid tears. You see what I mean? How they look like little droplets of water on there. Oh, love. Can you imagine this entire tumbler? I would also personally take some of the larger stones and I would go around each one of these individually and make a defined line around the outside with like two sizes of stones, like start small and go bigger, back to small. So I'd like ombre the colors, whoop up and around on here and here and here and here. And then on the inside, I'd probably do the same thing. I'd go small to large rhinestones on the dips. And then everything else in the middle, I would do the multiple, all the mix of sizes. But I would do around my shapes in the two sizes. Start with this, like one size, like a 16 here and go up to the 20s, 16 here up to the 20s and back around as you know, usually loop it. So ombre those sizes and just add like that defined line in there. But this is just to give you guys an idea of the concept of this tumbler and the stone colors. So it's going to be neon orange, neon pink, and white. Now, you do not have to do the entire tumbler. You can do just the outline. You can do just the details. You can do like this, where you can just detail it out. I love the concept of this one being a full covered cup. So that's what I had Maddie started as. So I'm like, just do the whole cup, because that's what I wanted as. And then, but you could just go in and have her hair, instead of covering her entire head full of hair, you can go and do the same thing with here, where you can just do just the outline. Okay. And then maybe put a little bit up in the corner and then ombre it out, like space it out and not fill in the center. And you can just take the white and just outline each bead. So you don't have to fill this in. So if you're on a tighter budget, you don't need as many sets if you are just doing the outline, right? Or if that's your vision, is just like pieces of it. You don't need as many sets. It makes it a little bit more affordable. And you can do something similar to this, where it's just like the detail work on it. Okay, with that. So here we go. Sorry, let me bring up comments. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody on Instagram, if you guys are hanging out as well. Today was a huge launch day. We have lots of naughty stuff, lots of UVDTFs launched. We have tons of vinyls launched, sublimation prints, everything. These are the tumblers from today. This one is the naughty one. This is what it says on there. This is we had a double-sided adhesive sheet. This comes as a vinyl wrap, a double-sided adhesive sheet, sublimation print, or pre-sublimated tumbler. This is the pre-sublimated tumbler. It's in just black and white. So you can do this in whatever colors you want with rhinestones. I think it would look good with, so you can do this in, bring up the comments. And then we have the Wicked inspired one. And that one also comes in all the different prints. And then you have this guy. So this guy's the one that matches to his rhinestone mix. These I just absolutely love. We launched them. Because we've put out the lime green before, and now we have lime pink, like bright pink today, which is perfect for her, like half pink, half blue. Sorry, green. There's lots of freebies up. All right, so let's do this. So let's start off with our brights. So we're gonna put on our neon orange. And when I say neon, I am not joking. These are very, very, very neon. You can see the pigment is very strong. Okay, it's a very, very dense pigment, bright, bright, bright orange, like road cone orange, even brighter than a road cone, I think. What's going on here? Those little guys out. We'll get them out later. Okay, so this one, this is gonna be your super duper super neon orange, like bright, bright neon orange. Okay. Our internet's being a real pain in the butt. This would be a super fun cup to carry on a cruise. I guarantee if you had that on, like walking around on vacation, you would get compliments left and right. And here we go. Okay, we're going in with our orange. I'm excited because if you have the Mermaid Swirl Cup, which is the Little Mermaid inspired stitch cup that I've been working on, these are going to be perfect for it as well. The neon pink in here is what I'm going to use for her hair. And the neon orange can be used in the swirls. I've been hovering, waiting for something with the orange. So that's what I'm excited about. All right, now we've got the pink. So that's why I always say, like, even if this batch isn't necessarily your jam, and you're like, oh, I'm not really feeling any of these particular tumblers. It's not my, none of them are really my style. So I'm gonna pass on this one. Don't pass. Get at least one set. So if you ever have a tumbler that needs like a little punch of orange or a little punch of neon pink, or those really beautiful white mermaid tears will be beautiful, like on a snowflake tumbler or something. The orange is amazing. You guys, the camera is not doing this justice. It's almost like blowing the color out on camera because it's so bright. The camera doesn't know what to do with it. Okay. But look at this neon pink. Now I wish I had my mermaid tumbler down here, but I know I don't because it's up top because I've been working on it. But look at these neon pinks. Okay. So then we got the neon orange and we've got the neon pinks. Okay. Again, the camera doesn't quite know what to do with these colors because they're so bright. The lens is like, I'm freaking out. I'll have to pick those out later. Oh, I figured out what's going on here. Oh, that's why. Because they're two bags, they're just folded over. Okay, that's why it's being weird. Okay, here we go. Okay, and neon pink. Okay. Oh, look at this. Now, if you want to do the entire tumbler, if you're going to do the entire tumbler of this guy in it goes orange to pink to orange, ombre up and down the tumbler. If you were doing this 20-ounce tumbler in glass, you're going to need 3 bags at minimum. Okay, you need at least 3 bags to completely cover this tumbler top to bottom. If you were just doing detail line work, you could probably get away with 1 or 2 bags. It's going to depend on how much stonework you want to do on the tumbler. If you want to just do the detail in the neons and save the white for something else, then you probably can do 1 bag unless you want more of the white. So it's going to come down to how much coverage you want. For full coverage, top to bottom, all the way through, you're going to want 3 bags. Okay. This is just a quick concept. Like I said, Maddie did this very, very quickly for me last minute. I was like, Maddie, please, so I can show it on the live so they get a concept. And this way I can show the mermaid tears off. If you've never seen the mermaid tears stones, please forgive my disgusting nails. If you've never seen the mermaid tears stones, they are like droplets of water. They are not faceted. They are a domed rhinestone. They're super cool. And these are opalescent. They've got a little opalescent sheen to them. The orange would be great on a spooky season design. Yep. Yup. All right, so here's our super neon funds. You know me and Emily, we're big neon fans. So I've been waiting for this one. This one has been in the works for months. Okay, so originally I had ordered, this one came in a couple months ago actually, but I ordered a white for this one and I didn't like it. So I reordered Mermaid Tears to go with this one. And then when they came in, I was like, see, I was waiting for the perfect, like, combination. The other white was perfect for something else because I'm like, I feel like it doesn't work with this. These neon tears are spectacular. Okay. With a glam feather print. Yes. That makes me think of that one that we have the skull and she's got cheetah print and it's got all the bright like neon orange and neon pink and neon blue, like bright blue on it that you guys buy out. Every time we get it, you guys buy it out super fast. All right, so now we're going to go in with our Mermaid Tears. Okay, so this is a glass set, you guys. This is a glass rhinestone set. This is not resin, this is glass. Our last couple sets have been resin, so today we jumped in on the glass. Woo! Okay, here we go. So this is going in there. The white is going in there because it's meant to do the fill-in for the white on the paisley. Or, like I said, this tumbler with the naughty word on it that I'm not going to say out loud, okay, would look like I would either line out or fill in the whole inside and then do the whole rest of the cup in with the white. Or just use this as my stencil and colored around it. I don't know. I would get very creative with this and have white and neon, or maybe white on the inside of these letters and then neon around the outside edges of all the letters, and like white inside the bones and then an outline of neon around the outside of the bones. I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do with these fun black and white ones. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we're going to go in with this. If you guys are just, the mermaid tears bouncing around are fun. Okay, so we're going to drop those in. If you have not seen Mermaid Tears in person, just buy one set of these just so you can see them because they sell out fast. This will sell out because they will sell out because of these Mermaid Tears. They're so pretty. The staunch white that you're seeing, that's the back of the stone. The opaly white, that's the actual stone. Oh, it looks so good. This actually makes me want to just do a whole tumbler in these old what's it called? With scatter method. Okay. These are called white opal AB tears. Mermaid Tears. Okay, I'm going with some more. We're doing a lot of white. I want to make sure you have enough to fill in all the space in between the paisley. Okay. Oh, these three colors together. I actually love the white in there. I think it just makes the colors stand out. Oh, those mermaid tears are so cool, you guys. Like I said, if you don't have a mermaid tears, this set will sell out just because of those mermaid tears. This is a glass rhinestone set, so we have people that literally just wait for the glass to come. Resin is very affordable. It's great for if you're just doing this as a craft to like relax yourself and mental health and wonderful, or just make cute gifts for friends and you don't want to be doing the high end, super expensive ticket things. Resin is a wonderful asset for you. If you are somebody who just likes to dig into only glass, then this is going to be your jam. She did. She got it up for you guys today. Yep. Okay. Oh, I think this just ombre. I feel like this just on a cup in scatter method would be so pretty. How cute would it have? This would be cute to take black stones and put "It's My Birthday" on a tumbler, and then just scatter method these all over the cup, and then just use it on your birthday each year and have it as your special birthday cup. Because this is just like party confetti. But look at those bright colors and those mermaid tears together. So pretty. You love the glass. Yep, same girl, same. I'm one of those people that I don't like to mix on tumblers, resin and glass. Maddie, who is our, what I call our in-house rhinestone specialist, she's like phenomenal at this. She doesn't care. She's like, as long as it's a beautiful tumbler, and especially if I'm making it for myself, I don't care if it's resin or glass. She's like, resin is beautiful. She's like, some of the resin colors are spectacular. I'm a purist. I'm like, I want it either one way or another. Why? I don't know. I couldn't actually even tell you exactly why my brain needs that, but my brain likes to have them separated. So I like my mermaid swirl that has the little mermaid and stitch on it. That doing that in glass. So I've been waiting for like a bright pink, the right bright pink, to do her hair, because her hair is more like a fuchsia pink. And I feel like this is gonna be it for me. Yes. All right. So if you missed it, here is the rhinestone mix. I think on camera it looks a little funny. Let me show you the tumbler. Because I was like, I have a feeling this was going to have a really hard time coming across on camera, like what it is and how beautiful it is. I think I'm correct. When I look up here, it just looks like polka dots, like bright colors, bright pink, orange polka dots. It's so pretty. So let me show you. Maddie started the tumbler. Okay, this is the tumbler that I envisioned it on with the ombre. It's orange into pink into orange again with the paisley. 3 bags are yours. You got it, girl. Nice. All right, and then it's got the white mermaid tears to go in between. Maddie did this very quickly. Everyone has their own style. I would have ombre'd more of the colors together here. I would have just put a little bit more orange into this space and a little bit more pink up in here, just so the color, in my mind, so the color kind of ombres out a little bit more. But this is the concept of a very small piece on this cup of the concept here. Isn't it so pretty? And then those mermaid tears. Let me see if I can get them up close. The little dewdrops. And these are white, so they do look like little droplets of water. Isn't it fun? Yes. Okay, so this is up on the website. This is a glass rhinestone set. If you're doing a full 20-ounce tumbler top to bottom, you're going to want 3 bags at least. You know me, I always say at least because I like to buy, I always would overbuy an extra bag to make sure if I need a little extra white, I have a little extra white. If I need a little more pink, I got a little extra pink. Showing on the tumbler. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. So here it is for you guys. That's an idea. Then if you like, I love it, but it's not in my budget to be able to buy the stones and a pre-sublimated tumbler. We also sell the sublimation sheet, so you can sublimate it yourself. And for $4, we also sell the vinyl wrap. You can peel and you can stick and wrap this onto your tumbler, epoxy over it, get it sealed in, and then rhinestone over the top of it. Okay. So you can buy the vinyl wrap. You can buy the sublimation print to sublimate it yourself, or you can buy the pre-sublimated tumbler. Or if you have another tumbler or any other things that you need the white, the orange, and the pink for, jump on it. That's what I'm saying. This would be really fun with the neon colors on this black and white one, and then finish it out with the white. And like I said, I'm going to be using that on my mermaid swirl. All right, so those are just some of the new things that launched today. We are also launched a bunch of other things. We launched the Wiccan inspired tumbler. This also has the vinyl wrap. This also has the pre-sublimated sheet. I mean, the printed sublimation sheet that you can purchase. Okay, so you can get the wrap, the sublimation print, the vinyl wrap, the sublimation print, or the pre-sublimated tumbler in this design as well. Okay, and then we have the pre-cut double-sided adhesive sheet in this same pattern. Okay, this is the sublimate. It comes as a sublimation sheet, comes as a vinyl wrap, or it comes as a pre-cut double-sided adhesive sheet that you can peel off and glitter this in the colors that you want. Morgan did it in these bright colors. Alyssa's obsessed. She wants me to wrap this on the tumbler immediately. Yep. So this is naughty. I'm not going to read it out loud. That is up on the website, the pre-cut double-sided adhesive sheet. Then there is a double set. There is a double set up on the website as well. This is the double side. This is the pattern. This is a UVDTF. If you look closely, you can see that there's cut lines on here. We have pre-cut this UVDTF for you, and we have pre-cut a sheet of double-sided adhesive with the exact same pattern. What you would do with this, actually, I can do a little bit real quick. Let's see, do I have tools in here? Not the right ones, but we can make it work. So what I would do with this, one, make sure you're lining it up properly, side to side. Okay, so that's not matching. So this is the matching side. So it's this is cut identical to this. Let's see if I can point you guys down a little better. So this is cut identical to this. Okay, so if you have never done one of these double sets before, we have these available every once in a while. This is a double-sided adhesive sheet. It's pre-cut off the front. This is the same exact pattern is cut on this UVDTF, so you can mix and match. So I thought it would be cute to do layers. So we're going to go in and we're going to take the cover off of these guys. I'm just using the tip of my craft knife. This is better with our weeding scissors, tweezers, but I don't have any in here. So I'm just going to go in and pull that up with the, whatever this is called, craft knife. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull the triangle up. There you go. And then I'm going to place it down. When you're doing these, it doesn't matter. We always say when you're attaching this to a tumbler, the UVDTF, to not touch it with your finger, the back of it with your finger. Doesn't matter in this instance because we're sticking it right down to an adhesive. It's also going to get epoxied over the top of it so that it's going to be sealed down that way. So it doesn't really matter if I'm touching the back of it or not. Okay, so then I'm going to pull up the others. Okay, and we're going to drop it down in. Okay, and so you're just going to take it and place these in here in the spaces. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and grab this guy, and this guy, and this guy. So you can use these double sets in so many creative ways. You can create it and then cut it in half and layer it onto, like put it on 2 different cups. It's the same pattern as a previous Glitter by Design. It might be. She does reuse some of them, especially if they're ones that you guys really like the shape. You guys really like the swirl pattern one, so she does that frequently too. So just line these up. Oop, that's off a little bit. Ooh, ooh. Here we go. Ooh, that was nice. Save. Okay. Just grab that. Oh, ripped it up. So what's nice about these UVDTFs is I'm rushing, so I accidentally pulled that one a little too hard and I broke it. But UVDTF is very forgiving. So you just line it up properly and you will not see that. It doesn't show the marks. Sorry, I have the shakes. It doesn't show the cut mark like a vinyl does. So like I accidentally broke that one. You would never see that ever. It just disappears. Okay. So now I know, be more careful. Don't shake. Be a little more gentle. Don't just rip it up somewhere. Okay. Sorry, over on Instagram, you guys have a weird, different angle than everybody else. I'm doing my best to try to make it so everyone can see. And then you drop this down. Now you would just continue this through. I would do this one, this one, this one, and just do the triangles and then one of the arrows. And then when we could go back in through here, so then you still have this left. Okay. So you still have this, both of these are still very usable. I'd finish out the pattern and then I would go back through and do glitter. So I really like the fuchsia. Maybe I would do fuchsia, orange, yellow, or blue, green, purple to match like all the splatters. And then you have these guys layered in there. Okay, with the splatters. You can do whatever pieces you want of whatever. Then you have what's left over, what you don't peel off the sheet. This is still a full sheet of UVDTF. So you could ombre glitter colors onto a tumbler, like the bright green and the bright blue onto a tumbler, cover it with epoxy, get a nice smooth surface, and then wrap the remaining big piece around it, and then smooth it to get it covered with epoxy and seal it in. So that is a double set. That's the beginning of a double set. That's just the concept of how you can put these two together. You can use any piece. This is meant for you to be creative and you create your design and you do your thing. Hi, Jessa. Okay, so that is up. There's very limited numbers of these because we only have so many of these big sheets, the UVDTF sheets. So once those are gone, those are gone. All right. But how fun would this be if you did a big 30 ounce and you wrap this on the 30 ounce, and you're gonna have some space on the top and the bottom, and then you do these guys and you take a slice from there and put the slice of that geometric pattern with the same bright colors along the bottom and then along the top, and then you add like a nice detailing stripe across it to seal it, but to finish off those edges and stuff. So cute. Okay, or to do this whole thing on a tumbler and then rhinestone around the details. Yeah, mix and match. All right. So that double set is up there. And then also today we have a UVDTF drop. Okay. We've got these are called Ocean Boots. Okay. Ocean Boots launched today. Good mood. Today's good mood is brought to you by Jesus. Holla. Hello, hunting season. Goodbye, husband. I should make this for my neighbor. I do a thing called I do a little thing called what I want. I feel like this one pairs very well with the next one. Sarcastic comment loading, please wait. I feel like these two were meant to be on a tumbler together. These would be really pretty on a red and black ombre tumbler. Red on the top, black on the bottom, and put one of these on the top, one on each side of the top of the tumbler with the black bottom. Cute. And then this one is very large and it's very naughty. Okay. There you go. Okay, so those UVDTFs are up on the website. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new UVDTFs up on the website today. If you have not gone through our selection of UVDTFs, we have a crap ton of UVDTFs on the website. If you are new to hanging out with us, we sell a little bit of everything. We have glitter, we have UVDTFs, we have water slides, we have vinyl, we have sublimation prints, we do rhinestones, glass, and resin. We have tons and tons of glitter. We have the pre-cut double-sided adhesive sheets in all different patterns. Today's launch is the double set and then our naughty one. Okay. All that is up there and ready for you guys. Hi, everybody. And then there's also a little mini craft, little bundle. This is the bar keychain. Also, if you spend $35 on the website today, you're going to get free shipping. You can also add the 3 freebies. One is a free mini UVDTF, and there's 2 different straw caps. One is a character straw cap and one is a little turtle. That is up on the website as well for free. So add those to your shopping cart if you spend 35 bucks. Okay. Then there's a bar keychain. So this is a keychain set. It has a space where you can add a little tassel or a little fun little charm to it. And then you unscrew the bar. Zoop. Okay, put your bead on, whichever one you want on the top. Second bead. You can change bead colors if you want. We just selected these colors because they kind of matched in my mind. Put this bottom back on. I would put a little tiny dab of super glue or epoxy down in this hole so that you don't, once it's on permanently. It doesn't accidentally come unscrewed in your purse. Okay, screw it on. You can rhinestone the little butt of this guy. You can rhinestone the little ring at the top. And then you can add a little cute little charm. We have a lot of very cute little acrylic keychains. Let me see. Let me show you guys. An example of what I'm saying. This one's actually perfect, so we're going to use this one. I'm actually going to do this one really quick. So we have these on the website. This is because this is spicy and a little sarcastic, and it says, have the day you deserve, and it's a little bundle. We also have these are custom created for you guys. It's an acrylic blank, and it comes with a UVDTF. So you get the blank, and then you get the matching UVDTF for it. And this one says it's a throat punch kind of day. So I feel like have the day you deserve, and it's a throat punch kind of day. This would be a cute one to make, and then have it, put a jump ring on there and attach it onto the tassel. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that because it's fun. So if you haven't done one of these, these are the little acrylic blanks. This one is up on the website and available, y'all. What did you miss, Mary? Mary, we have Mermaid Tears. Okay, so we just did this rhinestone mix. It is neon orange, neon pink, and white mermaid tears. And then it's got this paisley print tumbler to go along with it. Yes, and they're glass. So the mermaid tears are in white. So if you have another tumbler, maybe even that you would want those white mermaid tears for. So for example, I might do the mermaid tears with the white in some of like the dragon one because it would look amazing on this one. Or even for the bubbles, do the bubbles on this fun little ocean theme one, like all these little bubbles, fill them in with the different size mermaid tears. It would probably be cute. Ooh, the mermaid tears on this to do the inside of the circle and do the outside detail around the flowers, and then go in with the neon pink and some of these pink flowers. So cute. Yeah, there's so many ideas. You can use the pink and the orange on this guy. You've got the orange pumpkin. You've got the pink ombre into the orange. You can use the mermaid tears in the letters. So it's usable on a lot of different tumblers that we've put out. But this is how I envisioned it being used on the paisley. So that is up. That's the new thing. But Mary, go on to today's deals. There's so much stuff there. All right. So when you get one of these acrylic blanks, they come with a protective covering on them. You've got to remove that. You've got to just get in there, kind of pull it with your nail. Sorry, my nails are disgusting right now. I picked all my acrylic nails. My acrylic nails were desperately overgrown. I should have got them done before I went to California. Nope, Alicia, if you spend $35, you can add one of each. One of each. Yep. They were from 2 different days that I decided to just let it roll. So as one was for one day and they didn't sell out, they didn't. We had a ton of them. So honestly, they just rolled through. I was like, oh, dude. I mean, I'm happy if you spend $35, you can just add the freebies. Stack them freebies. Okay. So we have the acrylic blank. Now you can see how crystal clear that went once we took that protective layer off. Okay, and then make sure you've got it set up on the right side. I do. Oh, I do. I just had it crooked. So make sure it's ready for the right side. Then we're going to go in and take our UVDTF. Okay. And lay this down. Okay, I'm doing this very, very quickly with no like measuring or layering or whatever. I'm just dropping it down. Press that down, rub it on. Okay, make sure it's sealed. If I had a squeegee, I'd squeegee it really quick. The bubble machine? Oh, for sure it would. We have one of those. Okay, and then just drop and peel. Okay, drop and peel. Now, this is cute just as it is, but you know us, we would like, you could drop what I would probably do is take UV resin with a little bit of glitter in it, put my backing down, cure it up, and so you get that glittered background, and then rhinestone the whole back of this, and then attach it on here, and then have it's a throat punch kind of day on the, ooh, I'm definitely doing this, and on the day you deserve. Should we go switch? Should we go do that right now? What time is it? 6:32. We can do it. Should we pivot? Should we pivot? Okay, give me 5 minutes. We'll come right back to a new live and we'll pivot in just a second. We're gonna play with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this up. I kind of want this now for myself. Because I'm like, oh, that's super cute. Because I feel like I have these kind of emotions every day. All right, y'all. So if you are just jumping in and you're not going to be able to hang around and wait for the second part of this live, we're only going to do like a little 20-minute live and work on this a little bit. Today's new stones, it is neon orange, neon pink, and white mermaid tears. These are the stones. I had Maddie start this for you guys so you can kind of see it in action. I would honestly, I would personally ombre it a little bit more pink up here and a little more orange down there, so it blended a little more fluidy. But she did this. This is not a knock on Maddie in any way. She did this very, very quickly. Like I was like, girl, could you just throw them on so I can be able to show them those mermaid tears for anybody who has not seen them. The mermaid tears are like little water droplet rhinestones as opposed to being faceted rhinestones. So those are in this mix. This is the tumbler. This is the other tumbler launched today. It's a Wicked inspired tumbler. Then we have this pre-cut double-sided adhesive sheet with a matching tumbler. If you don't want the double-sided adhesive sheet, you can do these. This one, rhinestone it out in any colors that you want. Double set. This is the fun pattern, geometric. You got it started, guys. Show you guys the concept of it. Double set up there. And then a bunch of, there's like 6 or 7 new UVDTFs up on the website. You can see all of these under today's deals. Okay, there's a hunting one, a fun one, a Jesus one, a seashell boots, sarcastic deserve, have the day you deserve is the keychain bundle today. All right, so I will not be coming back on YouTube. Sorry, Instagram. If you are on Instagram watching and you want to watch me kind of show you guys how to do this, jump back in. I'm going to be coming back on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. All right, everybody who are on Instagram, I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. All right, posting that to Instagram. All right, it's just us. So we're gonna actually go over to the studio. I feel like I'm gonna take some stones. I'm gonna take the cup because that's the easiest way for me to show off the stones. Oops, I don't know if I should have done that. No, hold on, guys. I'm making. Give me 5 minutes. We're gonna reset. So if you missed at the very beginning, there's 3 freebies today. If you spend $35, there's 2 straw caps that you can add. There's separate listings. You can add one of each if you get to $35. Super easy if you're buying a bunch of these. There's 3 new tumblers. They all come with a printed sublimation sheet or a vinyl wrap if you want to do the vinyl wrap instead of the sublimation. And they all, there's a double set, instant transfers, but don't forget your freebies, your mini UVDTF and the 2 straw caps. That's at the $35 mark. When those are gone, they're gone. And so yes, and then it's Rhinestone set. All right, I'm gonna jump back over. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Go away, Siri.